Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's Lovely World. You, right there. And in the last video, we built, I don't know, the Creeper Coaster. Well, alright, it took 16 videos, but hey, here it is. And as you can see, I actually watched, this may sound sad, but I watched my own video. I watched video number 16 in order to figure out the placement for these this snow and the vines and stuff like that. So I just wanted I really just kind of wanted to test to see if just, using that video would work for anybody doing it, and this is the result I got. So I'm pretty happy with it, and I think I got it pretty good. I just kind of paused the video now and again and just added snow here and there and followed it as closely as I could, and it may or may not be perfect, I'm not sure, but I am not striving for perfection here because, as I said, the snow come and goes. I wouldn't worry too much about it. So, but it gives the overall effect of, trust me, if you go to Stampy's World, this is basically how you're going to feel. So that's cool. So congratulations if you built that. This is looking amazing. I can't believe we actually built that thing. So moving on, today, as you know well, we are going to be building the Smart Art gallery. I guess it's considered an art gallery that goes right here, and we're just going to get right to it. Yeah, I know. I haven't, still have not gone and really kind of expanded my collection of blue glass in there, so it still looks a little bit sad, but I'll get there eventually. But goodness knows we've been busy, haven't we? Okay, so you can see I made a start to the path here. Actually, that's all there is to the path, and we're going to be using various types of quartz today: block quartz, pillar quartz, really, and some quartz stairs. So what we're going to do first is we're going to draw the overall outline and the outlines of the walls. For something like this, that kind of helps, I think, just to kind of make sure everything's good before we start going, building up. So from this corner, we will establish the front of the house. So this is from this corner of grass, which, by the way, just to reiterate, this path moved from where it was originally built. So this edge of the path should be meeting up with this door here, this left-hand door on the Polytechnic, just to make sure that you have that in place. So knowing that, from this block of grass, we are going to go to the 16th block, which will be the center. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this dark one here represents the middle, and this is where the door is going to go. So on each side of it, there is going to be 12. So like if we imagine that this is the door, then to the right of it, we want to do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm using just the regular block at this point. So we should be 3 blocks away from the edge here and only 1 block away from here, which is rare. It's very rare. Normally everything is 2 blocks away, but in this case it is just 1. So and there will be some pillar quartz that we're going to replace some of this regular quartz with, but for now, let's just keep this simple, and it'll be easy to replace later anyway. So that's the door. So 12 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now this way, we want to have 17. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17. Okay, and I'm just going to go right over here and carefully, let's see, I want to be at the 4th block away here, and I should be able to just meet right up with what we've already built over there. Okay, perfect. And what we want to do is go, all right, let's connect. Yeah, let's connect these. Yep, perfect. Let's connect these, and then we're going to add kind of another little square on the back here. Let's see, you know what? Let's do it this way. We have to build a wall that goes all the way through, and then it comes out the back anyway. So we're gonna go, let's see, let's just keep the door. Okay, so this is the doorway, and we want to go to the 4th block to the left. 1, 2, 3, start here, and then go all the way back here, and then we want to keep going, and we want to add another 8 past this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that would explain why it's not one block farther this way, because otherwise we'd have to do some real tricky terrain there to get that fixed up. Okay, so now we're just going to do the exact same thing here. Go to the 4th block to the right, and if I could go down a little bit, there we go. Let's go down here, and again, once we get to the wall, we're going to add 8. We're not going to. This is not the first one of 8. The wall is not the first one. It's just strictly one after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then let's connect this back part here like this. So we kind of have this looking like this right now. Okay, so now we just have to add a couple of walls. These are like the side rooms, and we just have to add ones exactly in the middle. So we want the insides. Okay, so we could probably actually find the middle if we really tried hard enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over there. That sounds right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And it should be 7 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Each of these rooms is exactly square. So that's perfect. We're going to do that, and we're just going to bring our wall kind of across here. And there we go. That's the outline of all the walls. So each of these blocks each of these rooms should be 7 by 7, because it's only fair, really, because, there was like a little competition, between the various, Polly and, all his friends. They all had Fizzy and whatnot had a chance to build, and the Lunar Friends built a thing. And so they're all the same size, so to make it fair. So now, of course, the really neat thing about this build is that this room is the big hall, and we're gonna rip this floor out, and we're gonna build an upside down version of what is going to be above us, so that, and when we place ice down, it does a fairly convincing job of being a very, very shiny floor, which is basically what you're going for. Which I'm not entirely sure why he went with that, but it's a pretty neat effect. I have to say it's fairly convincing. So, having built these walls, now we know we're going to start going upwards from here. Let's take our pillar quartz block, and we're going to replace starting at the doorway, we want to go out to the 3rd one. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to add 5 going up here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're replacing that one and adding 4 on top of that. And on the ends, on these corners here, we're going to do that, but it's only going to be 4 blocks high. 2, 3, 4. Same with over here. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then so we're going to just take our regular blocks of quartz, and we're going to fill in between here. And this little piece is just, it has to be just a little bit higher. It'll make more sense probably in a little bit, but it's one of the details that when I first built this, I got wrong, and it drove me crazy because I'd figure out what I did wrong in the build. Is it messed up the roof somehow, and drove me insane. Okay, so we want to bring those up this high, and for the center part, you can see I brought it up to here, and then what we'll do is we'll bring it up 1, 2, 3 more layers, each one a block shorter than the last. So 1, 2, and then 1. That should be perfect like that. We will have to fill in this part in the middle. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's just grab, we need to grab some gold and some, where's that stuff? Glowstone. So the 1 block away from the top, we want to install gold here, and then we want to kind of make a little plus sign here, and oops, here, and then put the gold around the glowstone like that, and yeah, perfect. Right, so this is good. All right, so now we'll continue the walls. These walls are going to be the same. The corner is going to be block pillar quartz again. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same block height is what I meant. Same with this corner over here. Can you tell I'm about to get my helper involved to build some walls? 2, 3, 4. And then in the back corner here for these, and this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this should not be 5, even though it seems like it probably should, because this actually does not line up with that one way down there. It's a block over, so we're going to leave that at 4 blocks high. I think that's right. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so from this point, I want you to go ahead and build the walls, all the walls that have been laid out. Build them up to the 4th block level, up to the height of this thing, all the way around, so it looks like this. And then on this end, we just want to mimic the little pyramid that we made on that side. Just go in 1 on the end of each, subsequently in the end of each. So what am I saying? Go in, make each one shorter as we go. That's how I usually say it. We want to duplicate the little decoration here. Put this little gold in here. In a survival world, this would be fairly costly. And plus, you'd be in the nether a lot getting all this quartz. But that's pretty easy to do, especially if you know where there's some quartz and you can just reset your nether each time and it's sort of cheating-ish, but that's all right. The game allows you to do it, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, so let's do. What do we want to? How do we want to do? Okay, well, let's put the roof on. Yeah, sometimes I like to leave the roof off, but in this case, I really want to do the roof because we have to build the roof and then build the roof again upside down. So that's cool. So along here, we're going to let's see. Let's take our stairs firstly. And then right here, right next to that top of that block there, that pillar quartz, it's going to go around the edge. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to fill the top in with more of the quartz. Now right here, this is where, let's see, this is going to be going up. So we want to make a turn here, I think. Go around this way. And continue over here. Yep, make this turn. It's so nice that the stairs do that now. I remember the old days where it didn't do that. You had to kind of, I don't know, you just didn't get that. You had the corners didn't do that. You just had to you would usually like put a full block in there, just kind of make it look like not like moronic. Anyway, all right, so that goes all the way around that way. And so the stairs also go all the way across to make the kind of peak. So the first one are going to go right on top of those pillar quartz stairs again. And all right, let's see if I can do this all the way across. There we go. And we're just going to repeat that a few more times. And well, once more actually. And then yeah, there we go. A speed potion would be really great at this point, but I tend not to use them on videos just because the bubbles, they kind of get on my nerves, just seeing all the bubbles. I don't know if it interferes with seeing it. Oh, and I need a half slab of the quartz as well. Let's grab that. So then the top is, so you should have three levels of stairs, and then the half slab of quartz goes there. Whoops, just a half slab. Well, I guess you could do it that way too, but this is how he's got it. Bring it right along here. And there. So then just go ahead and fill in the rest of this side. And then take our blocks of quartz, just the full blocks, and we're going to fill in this whole top part. So we're basically adding another layer on here, and which is going to be the ceiling going all the way across, so that when we're in the rooms, the wall should be 1, 2, 3, yeah, it should be 4 blocks high like that. So I'm just going to have you go ahead and fill in both sides, over there and over here. Okay, so both sides are done. The outside is looking pretty good. I think the only thing we really want to do is put some torches up. This one does employ actual torches, and I guess I can get rid of, I don't think I need the quartz stairs anymore. Okay, so let's just put the torches on, get that done. So on the front, we want to go into the 4th solid block, not counting this pillar. 1, 2, 3, and then boom, there, and get on same exact thing on this side, and that's it for the front. 1, 2, 3, torch, and then it should be 4 on this side of it. You can't really put it in the middle. It doesn't really kind of work that way because the way the design is. And Yeah, so we're getting a lot of light from this thing at night. So then we're going to move around. Oh, well, let's see. Let's do the sides, and then we'll do the roof first. So on the sides, on these long sides anyway, it's the same. So we just go in 1, 2, 3, boop. And then on this end, come in from the other way, 1, 2, 3, and boop on that side. So in this corner, though, oh, I guess it's the same, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. So that actually does get it in the middle of these, the plain quartz ones. Let's see, so the back. Oh, we just realized this is not supposed to be here on the back. You guys, you've already figured that out. I know you guys already know how to build this stuff. I know you. This actually goes. This will be on the inside. There's that other wall in there. That's where that goes. I knew it was there, but my brain just didn't put it in the right spot. Because I don't like, look at my pictures and stuff that I actually take the time to draw and take pictures of. Okay, so on the back, torch-wise, we're just going to go one in the first, plain block at the fourth block high level on the back, and then there's one that sits at the highest point up there like that. So now the rest just kind of duplicates what we've been doing. So this is 1, 2, 3, boop. And from the side, 1, 2, 3, doop from there. We can say dupe or boop, whichever one you want, whichever. It's just your world. Hey, it's your world, people. 1, 2, 3, boop. And from this end, 1, 2, 3, doop. Okay, now there's a couple more up here. So they're going to be, let's see, they're right on the corners, basically. Not basically, they are corners. You can't put them on the stairs, but regular block corners, as far as you can go over. Then there's one that's like right. Is there a middle? There must be a middle on this side. Is it like here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, so we can go middle this way, just not this way because we can't. Doesn't quite work that way. So it looks like it goes. Yeah, it looks like it goes on the fourth block in, kind of like we do on the sides. 1, 2, 3, boop, and then there's going to be 4 there. And on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. See if I can line that up. Can I just line that up this way? It'd be a little easier. 1, 2, 3, doop, and then just the corners. That way the roof will be nicely lit. And yeah, this is white, so it really, really shines in the dark. So that's great. Okay, good. We've basically got the outside done. Really, the only thing left is kind of the sign and the door and stuff, but we're kind of not there yet. So yeah, we have this very dark interior, which even with this lit, we're gonna add another one of these to the end. So maybe that'll just help enough. So we've got to kind of finish off this roof with the block pillar quartz that we've started. So we just want to continue, what we did, on the other end, just duplicate that. And luckily some light kind of comes through because stairs, for some reason, let light through. We've never quite understood that in the Minecraft world, but that's okay. So we're just going to duplicate what we did. Much better. If I could just maneuver around my... Oh, I just put quartz back in there. That's obviously not what you want to do. You want to not put that there either. And third time's the charm. There we go. That's what we want to have. Matching plus signs. Golden plus signs. How about that? It's starting to look like a cathedral to anybody else. I don't know. This is definitely has sort of a gothic feel to it. Okay, so we also want to find the middle of this wall here, and which looks like it'd probably be right about here. Let's see if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that sounds right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, but we want this column to go up, so we want to have this come all the way up and then just bump right into that that stair. These are the stairs that are above us, and then right across the way I want to get this one too. And oop, no, make sure they're in the right direction. Nope, that one is not in the right direction. It's hard to tell probably in your video, but all right. So now I have those. I'm just going to temporarily put a couple of torches here and here, and just to kind of give us a little bit more light here. So the doors are right in the middle of each of these. We can just go ahead and put them in. And oh, I don't know why I avoided the end one. There we go. It's all the same. It's all the same. And then in each of these, there's going to be torches in the top corners on that side, and then the door side. So it's the side that has the door and the one that's opposite. And while you're doing this, what you could do is change all these change all these grass floors out to quartz blocks. We will need to probably do a little bit more than that. There's one that's got some minecart tracks, and so we'll have to put some power rails in, and that'll require some redstone torches to be underneath the whole room. So I want to take that out. I'd hate to have you put the floor in and then have to take it back out to put some more stuff in, but that's probably what I'm going to actually have you do. So I'm just going to let's do this room first. So if you come in, I don't want to decorate the rooms yet. I'll tell you what. Let's do this part first. Let's leave the rooms alone, and we want to dig out this whole floor. And yes, as you see, I've already dug it out. I didn't actually have to dig it. I just had to dig out a little bit extra. It was already, this was already hollow under here, as yours may be. But if not, what you need to do is, since these walls are going to get extended down, in fact, we're going to need to take out what's underneath as well as what's too much. That's all right. We're going to get rid of that anyway. But we're going to have to get rid of what's underneath the wall just as much as we do the rest of it. So what you need to do is dig down. If you don't have a space below here, you need to dig down 10 blocks and 10 blocks underneath the ground. So don't count the ground. Like, if you've got ground under here, don't count that. You just want to go down here 10 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, 9? Oh, hold on. 9. That's what I said, 9. I guess that's a total of 10 under the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah. Or dig a little bit more, or if you got more space. And so you just, I kind of made a little more space on the side than I really need. You just need enough space to bring these walls down. And by the way, I'm not sure what you're going to run into, but be careful, because this is the redstone run that goes from the clubhouse, not clubhouse, what is that? The brick clubhouse thingy? I don't know. It goes to the fire station. This is a fire alarm. So I can't remember if I told you in exact depth to put this, or if I just got lucky. I'm not really sure, but this is fine for me the way it is. Maybe yours will end up being the same way. Just if you have to move it out of the way, just put it down. Just go fix it however you need, because you're going to need to put blocks right here. So you just want to make sure that that does not interfere with it. So it's going to kind of go up from there, because you're going to mimic that up there. So just know that that's going to happen. I'm just going to leave that there for now. That's fine. So okay, so now let's just take out the rest of this floor, and then we can just start bringing these walls down. We just want to duplicate what's above it. So first thing is we're replacing at the ground level. We're going to replace that with quartz blocks. So nice part is that puts quartz block in the doorway, which we were going to have to do anyway. So that's good there. And that little block is extra there. That's fine. So this is the ground level, and then put this here, and we don't have to worry about making that quartz. Actually no, we do. Actually no, we actually do need to make sure that is pillar quartz going in that direction, since that is going to be seen through the ice. So let's make sure, yeah. And then of course this, and that we can bring down to that level. So now now that we have the ground level replaced, now we can add the other 9 blocks that come down below here. So let's just do it this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 on the ground. I guess we probably actually never see that one. And then over here, same way. And we just kind of want to build, I'm just going to build these end walls and just kind of build the upside down peaks. And let's see, how can I get this down here like this? Let's get a little light down here. We're gonna have this much longer. That's fine. We can put that around here and like this and like this. Okay, good. That'll work. All right, so let's extend this so this meets up here. So this is the roof. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, there's actually a difference. The bottom is actually kind of smooth, and the top has, you can see like the edges, and that's just, there's no way around that. There's just no way around. So it won't look perfect, but you know, at a glance, it'll look pretty cool. All right, so this is essentially, even though the top of the roof is actually a half slab, we can't, you know, yeah, I guess you could duplicate that. I don't think that would make any kind of difference on how this looks. You could actually, oh gosh, here we go. Like put it at the top half, but it really wouldn't change how this looked. And I've already got these blocks in my hand. But if you want to do really super accurate, then I guess you could just do that. So from here, because these are technically upside down stairs. But again, it's just, I don't know, maybe we could. Where'd those stairs go? I left them. I lost them somewhere. We could actually, I think he just used blocks, but we could do upside down stairs here. That should actually work and give us a little bit better effect. Because the bottom, no, it doesn't either. I was gonna say, because these have the same lines, but these do not. It's very interesting. I guess it's just a matter of how it's oriented. Because if it's this way, let's say I have the stairs going this way, I'm knocking out a couple of these. Yeah, for some reason it's not quite the same. Oh, not quite the same. If it's oriented this way, then if it's upside, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, that's just the way it is. All right, so there's no real point to try doing this with upside down stairs. It's not going to make it any better looking than just using block, which is a lot easier to deal with, quite frankly. So let's just duplicate this. So this is going to be, make our little upside down pyramid starting. Now, if this is the top, then I want to skip, we want to go to this one. Yeah. So we want to, you know, don't put one next to this. We just want to go out from here. I think this is right. I'm going to find out real quick. Kind of build this little upside down Christmas tree. You ever seen those? People, they actually sell those things, upside down Christmas trees. Oh, I guess we're kind of at the point where we don't really need to go out any farther. Well, okay, so yeah, that's fine. We can just fill this in. I don't really need that corner, but that's okay. Well, it's fine. You can decide for yourself if you want to put that in there or not. Probably not actually in there. So there we go. So now it'll be upside down. Cool. So let's do the same thing over here. And don't forget, we have to bring these the columns all the way down for that to work. So you should have something that looks like this for now. And yeah, we're gonna have to put a doorway in. In fact, we could do that here. Yeah, we can do that now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's on the other side of this. And what is on the other side? This is just me filling in. I had to take out a bunch of water, but it was only 1 block deep, so that was pretty easy. And then I just had to dig this part out. Anyway, so let's do the other. You know what? Let me do this doorway as well before I forget. And then so now we just have to bring these side walls down to. Oh well, actually no. Let's continue with the roof. We just need to continue under here and then just build, you know, these pretend upside down stairs. So we're just kind of filling in these areas here under what we just built. Why am I getting stuck here? Okay, and so this is easy peasy. And I'm just going to do this one side and let my helper take over from there. This is something you can obviously do, and then just take it up. Oops. It's a little excess, actually, it doesn't matter. And then just take this all the way up to, I'm just going to kind of shorten this, what I'm going to tell you here, and just take that all the way up to, so it meets the walls, and then don't forget to put that pillar in. So go ahead and do that side of the ceiling and bring these walls all the way down. yeah, let's just put these pillars, meet these up with the, oops, with the, I was going to say ceiling, but I guess it's the floor. It's sort of the ceiling. Sort of the ceiling. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, there we go. All right, so now it's this bizarre looking room, which is, the floor is now, the ceiling, I don't know. That is down pretty poorly lit, I have to say. So we are going to fix that right now. Let's grab some, I'm going to clear my inventory. I'm going to grab some glass, some yellow glass panes. Where the heck do I keep them these days? Okay, so yellow stained glass pane and some glowstone. And then we're going to go, let's grab the glass first. So we're going to the, it's going to be the same on the top and the bottom, obviously, but let's just do the bottom since it's the darkest. So we're going to go here to the 5th block in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put the pane of glass in there. And then we're going to add 1, 2, and this kind of acts a little different than it used to. It used to act like, put little plus signs. We talked about this when we did the big gypsy shop there. So it makes little poles now. It's actually pretty cool. So we've got 1, 2, and that's it. So then we're just going to put a piece of glowstone on top of that. There, whoo, that helps a lot. And then outside, we want to kind of make a little layer of glass around here, so it just kind of hangs in midair as you put, if you put them on the side like this, and then if you start putting right on the side, it's kind of hard to do it, but then that instantly sort of connects it and makes this little, it doesn't really touch this, although in the old days it used to. I think it kind of in the middle it would sort of touch, but it's just cool too. So then from here, then just in the middle of each side, just add one more little glass pole. Again, I don't think it looked like this originally, but this is how it looks now, and there's no other way to do it. So this is what we have to deal with. So just one single pole on the middle of each side, and there we go. There we go. Yep, so that's one. So we're going to do the same thing over here. What did we do? The 5th block in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 more on top of that. Make the poles 1, 2, glowstone, and then just wrap it in glass. Boop. Boo. There we go. I was saying boop. I just didn't finish. I wasn't booing anybody. Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, the sound of the shattering glass. Okay, there we go. All right, so, oh, and let's do the ones in the center. I should have just had my helper do this. That's all right. I'll have my helper do the ones up top because it's the same exact thing, same exact place, and you won't have to watch me mess them up, because that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing here. Nope, there we go. Okay. All right. So, and then also we can put the pseudo doorways in here. Well, there's just going to be doors, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if there's anything, it's open behind them like it is here. Does not matter as long as it lines up. Just make sure that your doorway does, that they have that block in between, because this is where the actual floor is going to go. Yeah, so you can't, unfortunately, it kind of kills part of the illusion, because the floor, the doorway would normally reflect, starting right up here, but we've got some limits, but it's still pretty cool effect. All right. In fact, actually, if we do, let me grab the doors, which are these dark oak doors, and I'm going to grab the ice, because I guess we're ready to kind of seal this in. Ice. Oh, here it is. Now we got different kinds of ice now, all right? There's I don't even understand some of what these ices are for. Oh, there we go. So there's the regular old ice that we're used to. That's what we're going to use. Now there's packed ice, and I thought there was another one, or maybe that's on the pocket edition now. I don't know. But anyway, it's all, one's more solid than the, yeah, there's another one. Glacier ice or something? I don't know. Anyway, so we want to have the door handles on the right side. So we want to put, when you install doors now, you always point towards the side where you want the hinges, and we have to point down. There we go. So we're going to do that. So now the handles are on the right side. Same here. And this one. And this one as well. This is the, yeah, this is the that one there. Now this one over here, we have to. This is a little bit trickier because the door, like this door, is on here like this. Same, you know, left-hand swing like that. But you know, when you close it, it's in there. So we have to actually kind of go in here, and we'll have to actually. I guess we'll have to put let's put a real block. Let's just put a little block or something here to actually put the. Or maybe we don't need that. Can we just do it like this? That would do it, right? Oh, except I put it on wrong. I have to do it the other way. Right? So, I did it wrong again. Now I'm confused. This way? Alright, let's see. If I do it wrong again, I'm going to be really mad. Okay, there we go. That lines up. And then this. So that door will go like that. So it'll all be the same. And that's fine. We can put these doors on now. Not going to hurt anything because we don't have to worry about that piece of the floor we don't have to replace because that is exactly what that is supposed to be already. All right, so we got all the doors done. We've got the underside done. And so, yeah, we can seal this up with the regular ice and just go ahead and do that all the way across, starting, you know, in between the doors, going all the way across. And if I got a bit of an issue here because these torches are not supposed to be here, and now you know why, because it will melt your ice here. We can't have that. That's no good. So now our illusion will be a little bit more convincing now that it's not flooded with water. Go away, water. Okay, there we go. Going away. Okay, perfect. So now when we walk in, which way do we? Okay, it's the recessed door. This is the. Now you have to sort of. You put it in there, and then you sort of forget that you built it that way, and then you can like convince yourself. You just go in there like, oh, what? Ooh, look at this shiny floor. This is amazing. Oh, that's what I forgot. That's what's killing the illusion. Okay, I forgot to put that in down there. Okay, all right, that's good. Let's get the gold, and it's got to be frustrating to watch me fumble through these menus. Oh, I already have glowstone. All right, so let's just get rid of this temporarily, and we know where to put this, right down here, exactly opposite of where we did the other one. And I won't explain why it was just a little bit darker than I thought it should be down here. And we didn't even do this one over here either, so that's okay. I'm glad to figure that out now. Okay, perfect. All right, now let's escape out of this little ice hole. There we go. Now hold on, now we'll do it again. Okay, now. oh my, look at this nice neighborhood. And, oh, here's a mysterious building. I wonder what's in here. Oh, what a lovely shiny floor. I wonder how they achieved such a thing. Is this a mod, I wonder? Ha ha ha, no, it is trickery, I tell you. Pretty convincing, actually, if you really think about it. I wonder what it would look like with glass. Would it look like a mirror? Like if you used glass panes? I don't know. But this is cool. I like this. I do like this. And yeah, no torches because you're going to melt your floor. It's going to kill your whole thing. So just those there. If you put torches maybe higher, I don't know if you could put a torch up higher, if that would still be okay. Okay, so now we've got the building is built. The only thing left to do is build the actual 5 rooms, which we'll do in the next video, because obviously we took quite a bit of time doing this one. We still have to put the sign out here. And speaking of signs, we have to put signs next to all these doors. And the Stampy did not put signs down in the reflections. But so I'm going to leave it to you whether you do it or not. If you go to his world, last time I was there, they're not there. So we're gonna not put them in. But if you put them in, I think it's a good idea. It looks better, but we're going to do as accurate as possible. So we're gonna leave them off down there. So that may just something have been an oversight on his part, and he just never bothered. And because you can't type upside down anyway, so he's probably like, man, I'm just going to leave them. Why am I going to bother? Anyway, so that is that. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to end my video right in here by saying that I'm Dharma68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.